back. Saturday morning. Back up plots. I've just brought that greenhouse up with Henry. I'm just taking glass down there to a plot, so I'll show you how far it is even from car park in a minute. See you in a bit. That's it, last bit of metal for go up. I wouldn't believe it, but I didn't draw the short straw there. I'll show you why. Because I had to walk all the way down here. With all that glass. I'll show you how far Henry's had to walk with it. I'll drop it here at the wall for him. He's knackered, poor lad. Is he here? Is he here? Sweating comes. I'll show you where's that water to. There's been an auto lad and bit through his lead. Because it's too that long. Look at all this here. Oh. None of these steps are even. Remember this used to be Carol's plot, my cousin. Can't master these steps, me. Turn around slow. There he is. See you in a bit. Yeah, that was about it with Henry. He's just watering up for his niece and then he's coming down. He's doing a bit of planting apparently. Let's see what he's planting. Oh yeah, we're sorting them tomatoes out, that's it. Oh, there's Robin. Brewing a fag before we start now. Just fetch these from all bits of seeds and that. Oops. And a squirt. I'll put this phone down. I won't get this gate and shed open. Far away from them plots up there, innit? I can manage. Leave it open because Henry's coming down again. In a minute. Alright. The barrows are looking good, aren't they? All colouring up now. Henry's got some new plants in, sneaky. Yeah, them tomatoes are going in that greenhouse today. So I think Henry said he's doing. Me, I'm putting kettle on. Oh, there's Robin. Never fails. Get the door open. That's better. A nice brew in my clean cup. Can't think of a more relaxing way to spend a Saturday morning. So looking out at your produce growing. Yeah, so we've got swapping tomatoes out today. Get them in that greenhouse. And let's go do some tops. Anyway, I'll have that brew while I'm thinking. See you in a bit. The last end has just got off. Oh, there's Ken. Must be monkey hanging season. Right, I'm going to pot some of these iceberg lettuce on because it's looking a bit bonny in there. So I've got one of these trays because we've not many pots there, but they're alright. These, they're what they put plants in at garden centres. You normally take them, you know, with your pots in, taking your pots to the car. But they've got holes at the bottom and they've got these channels in, so everything gets watered. So they're ideal for planting in, and they're nice and rigid, so you can use them a few times. I've got a few there. Sorry for turning around so fast. There. But all we do is just pick them up, and we got so we'll pop 12 of them in there. There's 12, just enough for what we need for that bed in between. What did we put in there? Oh, Henry, what did we put in there, Henry? Onions, wasn't it? Was it onions? So I can't remember what's what. There's that many onions, isn't it? Yeah, it is onions. So they're going in between the plus, they're going at back of the backer, in the along the back of the backer, and wherever we've got spaces really we can stick lettuce. So I'll put 12 of these up in there. So now we've got 12 broccoli, see, and these have got 12 holes in it, so they're ideal these, because you take them straight out of these trays, pop over here, get the roots growing a bit more. So that's 12 lettuce done, so I'll do these broccoli that Henry got the other day. I'll pop them in. Should get these a bit easier than this week, can't see? Come out in plugs. Sweet corn gets that big tap root on, that's why they're hard to come out. These, as long as they're a bit dry, come out pretty easy. There you go. These roots will spread now in here till we're ready to put them out, so they can stand another month or so in there now. Whereas if we left them in here, they go all leggy and spindly, not with enough food and water. All I'm doing, I'm just prolonging it, just making sure there's no more frost. If we put them out little tender plants like this and there's a frost, unexpected, wallop, start again. We start again twice this year because of the frost. Nice little root systems on these. They're not bad, that poor green for plants. Still rather do everything from seed, but sometimes you just can't. You've got to go with the flow sometimes. Still end up with full beds no matter which way we do it. And we'll be able to feed them in here as well. Give them a bit of a boost before they go in the ground. All good this time of year. Back at work tomorrow night, so we've got a busy day tomorrow as well. You know, Henry. do flop a bit, but try and stand them up pretty straightish and start going up for the light. There you go. Well, there's nothing wrong with that one, it's not even damaged, so we can use that one again. It's got a bit of a crack there. That's what I said, it's flimsy plastic then. These will last for years. You can use them and use them. It's pretty sturdy plastic, so that's the way forward, I think. Most of them seed trays we got plants in, so we didn't buy them. But there you go. That's lettuce. Just soaked all that water up. Get some water in that broccoli. So they'll be ready to go in as soon as we're ready to put them out. Building up now. Then that'll brew. See you in a bit. So I forgot to tell you yesterday, I did my best Morrissey impression. Big mouse strats again. Because when I got home with that greenhouse to garden, the fella next door neighbour, was digging a big bush up. I know it's been there about 15-20 years. Like, I remember him cutting it down a few weeks ago, and he's been digging the thing, or he said to me. Saw him 2 little holes that's on. He said he was digging. He's been digging it 5 minutes a time, every day, getting a bit out. So a big mouth here, jumps over the wall with a spade. I'll get it out for you. To about 3/4 of an hour to get it out, and I was knackered when I got it out. But there you go. Good karma should be coming my way, hopefully. A nice hot redox bath came my way last night anyway, after doing it. That bee's been here since I came in. Look at the size of it. It's trying to get out. I'm trying to help it, but and when I walked in here, there was a mouse walking along top of there. It's looked at me, dropped right back and went. So them's knackered anyway. I think it's been in there scutting about for peas. If it's eating them, it's leaving everything else alone in it. So we're happy with that. Yeah, I think we'll start using them for planting our seeds in direct instead of using them, because they're US, them really. They'll last for years, looked after, and we've got loads there. And they're only the same size. You put 12 seeds in, so you can put 12 seeds in there, and off you'll go. Soaking it up now. That back is looking alright, isn't it? I'll not be going out for a few weeks yet, till it gets about that tall. Another 4-inch grow that before it goes out. See, at least dry on top of there, but when I go down there, nice and damp, see. You don't want too much water then, because if you give them too much water, they're having an easy life. They've got to have an hard life, carrots. There's horse crap at the bottom, so they've got to root it out. And that's what they've been doing. They're starting now, them carrots. Yeah, there. No rush. Can't rush nature. Oh, what's that? Oh, a sweet pea in it. It's one of them that I put in there. They're doing okay. Nice tulip, isn't it? Different. That is there, it looks like a poppy inside. Look at that one. Look at the colour of that. That's absolutely beautiful, that. I like that colour. There's a red one of them. These are stupendous, these flowers, I love them. Look at the size of them. I didn't think there was so many different kinds of tulips, me. Obviously is. Look at these are watering can full. These gardens. Veggies alright, got a good soak yesterday. I just watered all them. Pumpkin. I'll water these fruit trees as well. And then barrows. Peas are looking grand, aren't they? Lovely. Yeah, this is where that lettuce is going. 12 in between them onions. Fig's not looking so happy. Sweet corn are going in there. Oh, butterfly, look at that. Oh, these have not been watered today. I'll give these a water as well. Some of these are being transplanted tomorrow. 3 on that side and 3 off this side. Yeah. I've got the water buckets ready in here now. That one will be water, that one will be food. Be full with tomato food, and then once a week feed them. Tobacco's alright. They might not need a water today, these actually. Looking pretty damp. Yeah, we'll leave them till tomorrow. Because same as I said, some of them's being what's that? Super sweet 100C. So yeah, that's just branching out everywhere. Well, that's not what we want in here because it'll be too bushy. We want the airflow in here, so this one here is a, what is it? Surely Alicante. That one there we pinch out. We don't pinch this one out. The side shoots there. I'll try to find you one. There's no one yet. I think Henry's been pinching them out. But yeah, well that doesn't get pinched out, and the Romas, they've got to stay out bushes. And that's another super sweet 100, that one. Yeah, and the rest get pinched out. I'm going to try and find you one here. But Henry's been beat me to it, I think. They'll be on soon. Because once these get up to there, we'll tie them in there then. Take all the bottom leaves off, so it's just a stalk to there. And then off they'll go then up the stick. Up there, tied in all the way up. And then we'll end up with about 10 or 15 trusses on each one. And there'll be plenty of tomatoes. This grapevine's not started off yet. I'm getting a bit worried about it because the other one ain't polytunnel. It's kicked off. Can't see no signs of life on it at all. I'll have to grab Uncle Joe from Mexico tomorrow and see what he reckons. Have a look at this because his is well established in his greenhouse, so if his is not took off, I know there's nothing wrong with it. But I should have thought we'd have had something on it now. Hope it's not died. No signs of life anyway. We'll see. Yeah, I'll get them buckets put away and then make a brew. So flower beds watered. And then 2 barrows watered. I'm just checking out blossom on these. This is a plum, this. It's got a fur bit on, a little bit fishy. We've had anything off that one. There's no blossom on this one. Didn't expect it this year. And there's none on that golden delicious. Got plenty on this little apple here. Not got much on the pears, but should get a few bunches. There's a fair bit of blossom on that plum there, that Victoria plum. I'm hoping for a few plums on there, hopefully, and get it pollinated. And that's been watered. I need dose that tomorrow with the horse part, because it dries tinder. Got a load of blossom on Henry's. I think this is a bacon apple. There's loads of blossom on that. There's not much on this one. It's another one of Henry's. Got bits and bobs there started, so I might get something on that. I think that's an eating apple. There's nothing on that plum, because I snapped it off last year there by mistake. So all this is new growth. So and finally we should have some golden delicious this year, because this is 3rd year we've had this tree, and it's 1st year we've had blossom on it. So hopefully a couple of golden delicious, my favourite apple, hopefully. Anyway, that'll about do us today. Be on tomorrow to with Henry for a full day near enough. Doing these tomatoes and that. And we'll find something new. So I'll just have another brew and then off I'll go. I won't give them another soaking, because they've soaked all that up now. I'll give them another soaking so they're wet through, and then I can just go outside in here. That bee's still in here. Right. See you tomorrow.